Hello everybody, welcome back to the Couch channel. We are here on our first actual mission. Destroy the generator and eliminate the turrets. So I guess go the generator's here. And take out the turrets, which there's 4 of them there, oh god. Okay, so we have a blackjack.
I
We
hear
have
ya.
a Vindicator, which is basically just a PPC machine with some supporting missiles.
Good to go.
We have a Shadowhawk, which is one of my favorites, although lots of people don't like them. It doesn't have the best selection of weapons, but you can fire them all day.
Commander?
And we have a Spider for recon, so let's go ahead and recon with the Spider. It looks like a lot of this stuff has jump jets, too.
I copy.
The Blackjack's gotta go this way. Oh, I see a
You
mech.
are trespassing on Majesty Metals and
Oh.
manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And
I copy.
okay, so we're gonna just go this way. Sorry about your fence. And we're in combat now, baby. Got an unknown mech. I can use
Standing
Decker
by.
in his...
Move order
Spider. Let's see if we can't get a little closer without, you know, triggering. I want to try to stay away from that turret generator until I can be sure to take it out. Just gonna brace. 2 mechs. Oh, that's great. Yeah, he thinks he's getting...
I've been sensor locked.
Oh, damnation.
Orders.
Behemoth in the shadow.
Heading out.
And if I can see you, I can shoot you. I cannot see them. Okay. Garden trench, my turn again. I want to see if I can get a shot off on these guys with at least the auto cannons. Oh.
Enemy detected.
Nope, I cannot see him behind that. Now, that's not so bad. If I can't see them, they can't see me. And then glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And the Vindicator's gonna move up here. We'll have to look at these mechs after the mission, but I'm pretty sure they're good. I don't have any shots. But I don't think they can see me either.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Damnation.
I've been sensor locked.
What? Ow! 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 Damnation. Alright, moving up, take out that generator and then take out those mechs. Those are the 2 mechs, so I want to reserve for the next turn. And then I'm going to do everything I can to take out the generator. Oh, it's a spider. Oh, the spider got into my rear arc. But it only shot once and it hit me in the arm, so that's okay. Basically, you have tons of...
Good to go.
Yeah, here we go. I need to be able to see... Alright, we're going to gamble and take out that
Location
generator.
confirmed.
Oh my god, quad turrets and machine guns. No, this thing needs to die right now.
Target confirmed.
Alright, I'm gonna move myself up.
detected.
And booyah!
Engaging target.
Good to go.
Glitch. I think
Moving
Glitch can
out.
finish it off. That would take out the turrets and leave me with just the mechs. Yeah, overkill it if you have to, but yeah, the LOMs cannot hit it,
Got
kill it, but the PPC can. Boom! It's a little choppy. I'm not happy about that.
Heyday.
I wonder if it's because I put the... Well, but it might be because I just loaded the damn thing. I don't know.
Standing by. Moving out.
I don't care about the indirect fire. I want to... Really? Precision strike. Oh, I have to target. For the torso. Turn off the LRMs.
Got it.
I missed with everything! I mean, he does have high evasion.
Reporting negative damage.
But that'll at least make him think. Enemy turn. Oh, it's a commando is the other unit. And he's moonwalking! He's moonwalking! Ow, 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 ow. My blackjack's taking a bit of fire, but it's a fire support mech. It'll be okay.
Ready for orders.
Gonna jump up to here.
Engaging jump jets.
And... Yeah. Heat's still good.
Firing
Come on,
all
buddy.
weapons.
I exposed his structure at least. I wonder if he can jump. My turn.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I'm just seriously going to come. Can I DF? Can I melee? Oh, it looks like he guarded and trenched himself. I can just not get in melee range. Blast. Yeah, the AC-5 and the LOM's not going to hit well, but this way.
Firing at enemy 6.
Come on, you piece of garbage. As for this stupid little commando. I mean, you know you're dead, right? You know you're dead.
Engaging target.
Come on! Yeah, you're already dead. Oh, I got his leg! I could have a lot of a commando if I take out the left leg, actually. Glitch.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Get him, 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 Glitch, get him! Dang it, I thought I had enough to get melee, but... Cold shot on the left leg, cold shot on the left leg! Uh-oh. That's a dropship. Destroy the Shadowhawk. Nope. Missed both.
Receiving you.
So what I actually want to do is keep taking shots on that leg and see if I can... If you have no legs, you cannot stand up.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Come on. Well, one of them hit. Yeah!
Mech destroyed.
Oh, crap. Oh, he can see me. I mean, he has someone who can see me, so... Glitch.
What can I do for you?
This will take... Oh, and my small laser can hit after a melee. That's cool. This will take away all of his evasion, though. This is why you don't get too close, son.
Going
Come on.
toe to toe.
Large left arm destroyed. And... oh, come on, really? Really? I mean... oh, no, it's, that's definitely the Shadowhawk. Now, you gotta be careful, because Shadowhawks do a little... I said do. But no time for that now.
Commander.
There's no
On the
reason
move.
not to just go wallop on this thing. Shadowhawks do extra
Time
damage.
for physical attack.
Yeah.
That's a kill.
I'll need about a turn to... I've taken most of the damage. It looks like my left rear torso and my right torso are a little hurt. So what we're going to do right now is...
Engaging jump
up,
jets.
going up, and poof. And brace to get rid of all that stuff. My turn. Going
Yes,
to
Commander.
just need a turn to... in the forest is a good place.
I copy.
And whee!
Waiting on you, Commander. You betcha.
Here we go. Now, I'll probably want to reserve everything until after the Shadowhawk moves next turn. I'm not too worried about the vehicles. I'm going to have high ground because it looks like they're taking the road.
Ready for orders.
We'll move Behemoth over here. They've got full armor. They can take it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Guarded entrenched. Enemy turn for Majesty medals. That Shadowhawk is the only thing I'm worried about. So we're going to back up into the forest. Burn off all of our heat. I don't know why that counts as cover, but it does. There we go. My turn. Reserve.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Hell yeah, you are. There he is! There he is! Oh my god!
Damage is minor, Commander.
Alright.
Waiting
Deco.
for orders.
You don't have much.
Roger that.
Ah! Oh my god, he can go far. Oh, I got him. I built up a ton of heat, but I don't think that those vehicles are going to be able to get a line on my spider from there. Nope.
Good to go.
If I shoot from here, what do I cannot shoot from here because I cannot see. So we're just going to move up. Yeah, that's a full barrage coming at you.
Target.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the ACs. I'm so dumb. Blast, those would have been really good shots.
What can I do for you? Time to fly.
Vindicator's up. Jumping also gives you a ton of evasion, so it's not the worst thing to do. PPC... Turn off the... no. I don't think I want to waste the ammo. 40. Yes! Lost his evasion. Actually, with that high evasion, even though the spider might not have hit, it would have been a good idea to go ahead
What's
and
up, boss?
call the shot on that other leg. Let's get some Shadowhawk parts. Turn on the AC-5. Call on the right leg. I missed the freaking. I critted on his AC-5 though.
Think I hit something good.
That's not bad.
Orders?
Can I not?
Roger.
I don't want to melee him. I want to call the shot. Yeah. Oh, I got him with both. Dang, how much almost left on that thing? Okay, that scorpion tank is right there.
I hear ya.
Moving the blackjack up. Taking the shot at the leg. Yeah, the ACs have too low. How much? Oh, it does not. Oh, yeah, it does. He's only got internal structure on the legs, so let's do that.
Engaging target.
Yes! Oh, but I destroyed a jump jet too, unfortunately. Alright, now all we gotta do is clean up some vehicles and we're good to go.
Waiting for orders.
You know what? I think I want Behemoth to go. Yeah, buddy! I unfortunately do not have line
Good
of
to go.
sight.
Don't need to tell me twice.
The Vindicator probably just needs it's jumped around a little and it's been shooting the PPC. I want that heat bar to get down. Heat is bad. Too much heat and you start frying your allied turn. Oh, it must be in case like they charge their turns or something. Let's reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
There he is. Oh my god, he hit me.
What's up, boss?
Whee! I love jump jets. AC-5 and a machine gun.
I
Not
copy.
long. Oh. Oh! Wow,
Reporting.
okay.
One less vehicle.
Oh. Took a little damage there because I was jumping around too much. See, that spider is hard to hit. Machine guns are not good unless you have,
I hear ya.
I'm gonna go ahead and
On
move
my
the
way.
Vindicator up here. We do have an objective to take out. And I do have multi-target, so... I guess I can't see that, so... Can I not see him? He shot at me. How can I not see him? Behemoth,
Waiting
why don't you
for
go, just, you know, kick it.
On my way.
I say just go kick it, man, if it's stupid enough to get that close.
Ugh.
Hello. Goodbye. Oh, it's running much better now, too.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
That's good. Exiting combat. I could have sworn that there was another vehicle somewhere.
Move order received. Coordinates received.
I just want you to bleed off that heat, man. My turn. Turn off the lasers and booyah!
Engaging target. Target building. Destroyed.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
That was
Uh-huh.
not as sturdy of a building as I thought it would be.
Roger.
Aye, aye.
Spider still has lots of heat, but we all gonna bleed off. Oops. I'm evasive as all hell, though. The allies could have helped me, by the way. I would have really appreciated that. It's gonna take a
Got
bit
it.
for them all. Let's try to not break their stuff, you know?
Copy that.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Yeah.
Coordinates received. Got it.
Hunkering down.
It's okay, come on. So that is a successful first mission. Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up the other platforms now that the defenses are down. Yeah, you can. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Meadows taught us that. So we're going to need your battle mech. What? You're going to want to... Hell yes, I have guns and you don't. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender, and we'll let you walk. We'll try to fight, and we'll tear you to shreds. Well, there goes our GD payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. And unfortunately, we are back to this.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh, is that another turn channel?
Acknowledged.
Up and away.
Firing.
Oh yeah. That's a lot of heat, so I gotta be careful how much. Oh, that's a galleon. What's a galleon? It's like a light tank, I believe. I think if I move, can I just punch
What's
the
up, boss?
You can't punch a building? $50. Turn that off. Shoot these.
Target acquired.
Yeah. What? It's not dead yet. Galleon, Scorpion.
Waiting for orders.
Well, I don't care if I break your stuff anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Around the backside. Around the backside. Yeah, just let them have it with everything so we don't accidentally die.
Uh-huh.
I mean, don't miss. Ooh.
Building's trash.
That's over half the hostile forces. And I'm gonna go move up and take care of this. Excuse me. Oh, I hope that wasn't... Well, they're shooting at me. I actually don't care if it wasn't. Hi there. Oh my God. I love this game.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Good. 71%. There's probably one more. Yeah, that's Striker.
Standing by.
Okay, so a galleon is a light vehicle with 2 small lasers and a medium laser, and a striker is just a wheeled missile bolt. So, I mean, we have to. We have to. Death from above!
Confirmed.
Hi. Oh my god, yes. I did do a ton
Reporting.
of damage to
Vehicle
myself.
destroyed.
Yeah, don't do that too much, but that was totally worth it here.
What can I do for you?
That
I
was
read you,
totally
Commander.
worth it.
Moving
Excuse
out.
me. Not the PPC, but everything else should be fine. Probably should have shot the PPC actually, but
Waiting
oh
for
well.
orders.
Yeah, just go
Roger
punch
that.
it. I mean, if you're stupid enough to bring, I guess they thought the turrets would help
Targeting
with the
for
mech
physical attack.
destroy, but I mean, if you want to take out a lance of battle mechs, you need more than 4
Reporting.
turrets
One
and
less
3
vehicle.
vehicles, 2 of which are light. Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Mayor, I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
I'll say. We topped those stupid IPL morons. Majesty medals, I actually remember from my Battletech lore. But payout 0. Well, son of a... Did give us some mercenary rating though, because we didn't let them... Darius is a faction? Majesty medals is not. Morale. Employer was Darius. Oh, okay. Well, technically, I understand that now. We have 980,000 C-bills, which is not too good for... Oh my god, is that really how bad the spider was? It has, like, no armor. Everything else did okay. Where's my blackjack? Uh, 800 XP for everyone. Everyone's uninjured. 1 mech kill, 1 vehicle kill, 1 mech kill, 2 vehicle kills, 1 mech kill. That's probably why my freaking light guy was doing works. Systems with no permanent population won't have items for sale, but they will have contracts available. That's nice to know. Now, I'm debating how long it takes these things to load. I might, after this episode, I might edit some biomes effect ability to dispense heat. Be careful with jumping and energy weapons. First battle mech, the Mackie, was in 2439. So I am watching the timer really quick as I try to entertain you with the melodious sound of my voice. And I am making sure that it is not taking too long to load. If it does, then screw it. I will start stopping recordings when it goes to these loading screens, because that's no fun for you. And it's not much fun for me, but I have to sit through it anyway, so, you know. That's not bad. Okay, that was like 30 seconds. Rent to own. Sumair Meyer, my navigator. You need to stop finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Mayor, but I just can't conjure up new clients out of thin air. Leo, do me a solid and back me up on this. Is this why you made me your commander, so I can break up fights and review reports? If we need to stop talking to... If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Hey, you hear no arguments from me, Chief Mech-Tech. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? It might help if you broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1, Mayor's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill. C-bill is the standard galactic unit of currency. See, it says 1 millisecond of HPG. HPG, you don't need to know the science. It's a hyperpulse generator. It's how plants talk to each other in this universe. They beam messages. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2, this corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they are terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. That's a bad idea, I'm sure. What's our best case scenario? How many jobs would it take to repay the loans? Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and for where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. The thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They do whatever they can to get away with to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find us a way out of this, but it's going to take time. And every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like we have been, we are screwed. Okay, we're in a bad spot. Don't ever not refuse to pay your debts as a mercenary in Battletech. It very rarely goes your way. I don't see what else we can do, Leo. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, which is basically just the impartial broker of contracts that basically make sure that nobody screws each other. And very bad things happen if you screw the MLB. Yeah, see, Yang knows where it's at. Go around the MLB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We just got betrayed. How much worse could it get? We're already taking a lot of risks. I don't want to compound them unless I absolutely have to. Yeah. I'm into that. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery. That's pretty much it's part of, we're in a section of the periphery right here. I believe you start here. This is a peripheral state. These are more Great House, higher tech states. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Mayor's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. Origin? Accident. My family was killed in a jump ship accident. Deferred maintenance was identified as the cause. I won't let that happen to us. You know what that means, Darius, and as much as implications scare me, I've got to agree. Uncertified employers can be dangerous and all, but they ain't got nothing on entropy and neglect. It's settled then. I'll start digging for contracts outside the MLB system. I don't like this. I am your commander. I do not approve of this. Who knows, maybe it'll work out for the best. Doubt it. It isn't like we got all that much to lose. We could die. I know why these people are idiots. This is why I'm in charge. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. The banks are holding our jump ship hostage until we can repay our debts. For now, we can only go between your current and nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. I love that. Our top priority now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fee as part of the deal. I'm finally going to get into the economics of this game, which is really interesting, actually. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. But first, we got a lot of other stuff. So here's our Leopard class dropship. It holds 4 mechs. We're in the crew system. You can go orbit around planets. You can go to a jump ship and leave, and there's transit time, I believe. There's a hiring hall. This mechwarrior can't be hired because, yeah, you have to have a good rep to, but I believe you start with in a store. Parcel salvage. Oh, I didn't get anything from that last mission. That sucks. So, the command center is where we need to go. We're going to go to the barracks. And look at our roster, because we need to level up.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so Behemoth, Miranda Aguilar. Does she have a service record? Oh my god, she does. Grew up in the, Lyran Commonwealth. She was a tall kid, made herself as the girl you don't mess with. At 18, I have 5 pirates, yeah. She signed up with a small-time merc company to feed her growing wanderlust. Miranda went undefeated in the crew's drinking games and in the brawling. When her fellow mercs turned to piracy, she was in. When they turned over a new leaf, she was out, looking for a tougher crew. Specialization, Defender. Means that they're better. So she's going to be all Guts, which is maximum health, penalty from recoil, and increases. So she wants to be in mechs with lots of guns or lasers, and she already has Bulwark, which is gains guarded when she remains stationary as a firing platform. So that's 2,500 hit points. What do I want her? How much X? You have 800 XP. Probably gunnery will go well with,
Waiting for orders.
Receiving you.
oh, that's 900 XP, okay. Probably gunnery would be better for her.
Receiving you.
Decker! Amir Kowalski. Amir Kowalski was brought up as a loyal scion of House Lyle. I hate House Lyle. Sent to a military academy as soon as he was of age. Oh, he has got lots of attributes too, man. Look at this. Though he did not disappoint his family name and graduated on time. After graduation, by family request, he was assigned as a naval lieutenant aboard a compelling Confederation dropship. He served without particular distinction and was eventually transferred to a mech war unit, which suited his abilities much better. After another tour of duty in which he developed the motto, "Any battle you walk away from is a victory," he decided he wanted to pursue his own goals and became a mercenary. So he's really good at tactics, which is indirect fire. So that spider I had him in, not the best for him, but... Oh, wait. Actually, sensor lock would be really good. Yeah. You can only have 2 of these tier abilities and 1 of these tier abilities.
Training confirmed, Commander.
There you go.
Waiting for orders.
It's glitch. Jessica I don't know. Jessica had a peaceful life in ordinary middle-class childhood in the heart of the Federated Suns. Aww, we're a multicultural group. We're like a CW show. But even in the heart of civilization, you're not safe from a glitch. It was a garbled bioscan that got Jessica committed to a maximum security prison and changed her life. After 10 years, her case was reopened, the evidence re-examined, and her name cleared, but it was too late for the kid glitch had been. She learned skills on the inside, and she applied them on the outside. Killing for money is surprisingly easy and lucrative, and elite killers can command high prices for discretion and effectiveness. So... gunnery is better hitting, and tactics is going to be indirect fire. Okay. Ah, there you go. I got tons of XP, so this is good. Service record. Oh, it's just all the choices I made. Okay, so we have a gunner, a tactician, a defender, and we have Medusa here who also has lots of... So if that's a gunner, a tactician, and a defender, I want to be piloting then. Extra base, extra on melee, and extra threshold, and evasive move. Just generate extra evade. Yeah, because I want my guy to be living a long time anyway, so I don't want to. Passives are also good. And Medusa, Mohammed Benitez. Mohammed was born on one of Mekdur's lunar colonies and subsequently traveled with his prospective parents all over the system before moving to Tatinka. There he attended a local technical school to augment the knowledge he picked up by growing up. He spent some time working as a tech on his parents' industrial mechs. Eventually, craving more excitement, he hitched a ride on a mercenary dropship where he soon talked his way into a battle mech cockpit and never looked back. He's actually going to be piloting too, because he's already...
Mech warrior training.
Okay, we have 2 pilots, a gunner, a tactician, and a defender. That's good. So we're going to go to our mech bay.
Welcome to the grease pit. What can I do for you?
I want an assessment on the Leopard, Yang. How bad are we? Don't know. I mean, we're doing okay for the moment, but give it a few months, maybe a year. You know how it goes. Eventually, everything falls apart. How about... I know how to use the mech bay, don't worry. That's a long story, boss. Shortest version I can give you. I signed on after I served my term in the Third Succession Wars, fighting for the Capella Confederation. If you want to know more, you can ask whoever you want. Where are you from originally? Byronton, the Confederation. You may have heard our claim to fame, the Crowley Lizard Cow. No? Well, trust me, they're delicious. Edible reptile... Oh, it's a delicacy and one of its few exports. Anyway, as the story goes, Byron was a really nice place once. A tourist spot, big with hikers and fishing. Pale blue skies, emerald green seas, and a booming agricultural business. You know, the works. I never knew it that way, though. Stephen Ambrose. Ambrose is the guy who tried to overthrow the United Government. And, basically... he assassinated the guy who was in charge of, like, the UN, but it rules everything, actually. And was eventually deposed, but the other people couldn't agree who led now and kind of ruined everything. Guidant move Alexander SDF away from terror and place Republican forces. With these preps in place, murdered him, declared himself First Lord. Kerensky raised the Rimworld's Republic and returned to terror to defeat Amherst's forces and capture him, executed by firing squad. His remains were donated to a medical school. Stephen Amherst got to it a few centuries before I was born, and well, that was that. As the story goes, Byron used to have these enormous orbital mirrors, storm inhibitors they called them. The Star League put them in place. Star League was the United government. Lasted 200 years or more, put them in place. When Amherst took the system in his civil war, he had his troops use them for target practice. Without those mirrors, Byron reverted to its natural state, a miserable little ball of wind-blown dirt, actively hostile to human life. By the time I came along, the only places where people could live in relative safety were the planet's poles. Of course, you can't fit a planet's entire population to a handful of cities at its poles. There isn't enough space no matter how far you dig or how tall you build. A lot of people, mostly the poor, died in the early days. There's still a lot of overcrowding in cities even now. Tell me about your time in the military. 2nd St. Eve's Lancers. Ooh! 1st Battalion under Major Ling. We saw more action than most. The arm is a souvenir of my time. I lost it back in 3010 on St. Louis. Important agricultural center. You know, when we first arrived at St. Louis, I loved the place. It's an agricultural world, sort of a breadbasket for the neighboring systems. Green fields, rolling hills, you get the picture. We just walked out of hell on Kittery. The Fed Rats, that's the Federated Commonwealth, drove us out in 05 with our tails between our legs. So it looked like paradise to us. I remember kicking back in the mech bay, my feet propped up on an engine block, sipping on probably beer. Not a bad way to spend a sunny afternoon. Anyway, turned out the Federated Sons weren't done with us. Yes, we were barely a month into our deployment when they sent the Setai Hussars to burn us out. I think that's a mech unit. No, in an effort to replicate a light horse-style regiment, mechs and mounted infantry all raiding. I'm sure that there were sound strategic reasons for House Deving to want St. Louis, but it sure felt personal to me. Long story short, one of their scouts managed to slip through our perimeter and hit my mech bay. I was tinkering around at Centurion's custom-made rumble seat, which is, I think, the optional secondary passenger seat. Being surrounded by all that armor was the only reason I made it out alive. Still, I didn't make it out unscathed. I lost 2 of my favorite assistants and my own right arm. And I've got this ugly thing grafted onto my shoulder as a reminder. Yet here I am doing mercenary work for a living. Some people never learn, huh? Why'd you leave the Capella Confederation? After my tour of duty was up, you mean? I don't know, it was just time for a change. Besides, the place wasn't for me anymore. In a way, it never really was. I learned a lot from my time in the service, got a first-hand view of the elitist BS but saturates Capellan culture, and how it rewards high-born idiots at the common people's expense. Speaking as a thoroughly common man, that didn't sit right with me. When my tour was over, I walked away and never looked back. You never really get away from the aristocracy. Hell, I was born noble. For what it's worth, I'm glad you walked away. In your position, yeah. Way more than once, if memory serves. Still, I appreciate the kind words, and for what it's worth, I'm happy to be here with this crew. Going career military would have been an enormous mistake. You never really get away from the aristocracy, Yang. Hell, I was born a noble. Yeah, but you're a competent noble, and you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. At the end of the day, that's all I really care about. I wonder how many times I watched talented engineers get passed over for promotion so some idiot with a title could advance. Too many to count. I'd like to talk about something else. Alright, we're gonna get back to it.
Anytime.
And there we go. So we do need to have this fixed. Repair. 7 days and 14. I gotta be more careful with my freaking spider. But okay, that's that. Oh, we have a... nothing in storage. We have a bunch of generic components in case something breaks. I can choose refit. Okay, fire support and skirmisher. Blackjack. So basically, I like that it gives you that little thing that says, hey, here's its stats and here's what it's kind of supposed to do. Solid, well-rounded mech typically mount jump jets for an extra edge by repositioning quickly to keep direct line for autocannons. Vindicator, 45 tons of fun, fire support, and brawler. Vindicators tend to deal their damage at range when they move in for closer attacks. My Shadowhawk, skirmisher, and cavalry basically needs to be moving around a lot. My Spider, extremely maneuverable scout, hands down the most maneuverable mech you can field, but made of paper. It's an excellent scout though, and you can even jump into the rear arc of most enemies for surprise back shots. And Locust, light fire support. The basic Locust has one big advantage, speed. It's not meant to put up a fight, but you'd be hard pressed if you had it. Okay. Going to navigations.
Hello, Commander. Good to see you. How can I be of service, Commander?
Does this decision about uncertified contracts satisfy your concerns? My concerns won't be satisfied until our creditors have been paid and the loan sharks are off our backs, but this is a step in the right direction, and that makes me happy. I'm not blind to the risks that uncertified contracts entail, by the way. I mean, I know what we're doing is dangerous, but it's the best chance we've got to dig ourselves out of this hole. I've got some questions about navigation. Oh, I already know how to do all this. Stores and basically just how to buy, how to move from place to place. I'm collecting stories about the crew. Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm from a noble family like you. We're old money, made our fortune out in Razohag, and then repatriated to Tori and Concordat. That's where I grew up. I'm not sure if this is the kind of stuff you were hoping to hear. Where did you grow up? I grew up on New Vanderburg. It's a nice place, I suppose. Do you like birds? Sure, I guess. Then you like New Vandenberg. It's basically one big aviary. Something like 2/3 of the native fauna has feathers, flutters on the wind, and splatters its excrement across every available surface. Naturally, the original colonists adopted the feathery little monsters into the culture, and those of us that came after were kind of stuck with it. Statues, fountains, murals, you name it. Just a giant feathery pile of screeching alien birds. If the system has a motto, it'd be squat. Cute! Maybe if I hadn't grown up with it. Where'd you learn to pilot a leopard? The Tarian Naval Institute on New Vanderburg. Well, among other places. It's a big campus. The low-gravity training station orbiting Lompoc was my second home for a time. TNI flight training isn't usually open to civilians, but my parents had good credit back then, and they could name drop Protector Calderon. Probably some kind of noble. That'll get you pretty far in the Concordat, for a while anyway. The other cadets in my class weren't especially happy sharing air with the civvy, but they couldn't say much. I was nobility, and they weren't. Everyone sort of kept me at arm's length, so I had plenty of time to concentrate on my studies. What can you tell me about House Meyer? You're looking at it. My parents are both gone. Blood cancer and heart disease, respectively. Both treatable, but they were out of money at that point, so into the ground they went. Ditto my brother David, who ran off to serve in the Third Succession War and never came back. I'm no stranger to loss myself. Yeah, I'm sure you're not. Nobody is, really. It's a rough galaxy. David was 13 years older than me and had a foot out the door before I turned 3. And my parents they raised me by proxy in the traditional noble fashion. There was no real bond there even when I was young. None of this is to say that my folks were bad people. They weren't. They just doing what they knew. Their upbringings had been outsourced just like mine was. Your family came from Razohag? It was a long time ago, but yeah, as my parents told it, we were land orders on Pomme de Terre. It's an agricultural world, sort of the breadbasket of the Draconis Combine. And yes, I know that Pomme de Terre means potato. My ancestors were from the planet Potato. It took some time for me to accept that, but hey, here we are. Anyway, moving on, House Mayer's holdings were meager, but the value of that land was astronomical. For minor nobility, we were really very wealthy. And then the Third Succession War broke out, and the political rhetoric got ugly. House Meyer didn't want a single part of what was happening, so my ancestors emptied their accounts and ran. As a rule, House Kurita takes a really dim view of nobles who cut and run. They do, they're like samurai honor, Words like traitor and defector started getting thrown around. In the Combine, you really don't want to be on the receiving end of allegations like that. I wouldn't be standing here today if House Calderon hadn't granted my ancestors asylum in the Concordat. In all likelihood, House Meyer would have been wiped out before I was born. I'd like to talk about something else. Your story depresses me.
I'll be here if you need me.
And here's just, you know, where we can go. I have quarters. Oh, cool. If only I could be blonde now. The game is really inclusive. I wonder if this is some kind of political message. Faction reputations. Everyone's indifferent to me. That's okay. If it is, it's kind of weird. I mean, are blonde people bad? Is that what I'm getting? Am I not a good person? Loan interest payment is 70 grand a month, and then 12 grand per mech. And then over 112,000. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't gotta pay myself, so I want to be careful. Command center. Available contract. So I gotta choose the contract and then go to navigation. Always good to see you at Ops. Can I do something for you? I want to know more about our debt situation. Yeah, sure, that's fair, and I'm glad you've taken an interest. I've got time to get into the nuts and bolts of it if you do. What do you want to know? Why did we take so many in the first place? How much time have you got? I mean, we've been hit with 1,000 expenses since we were forced to flee Corumdor. But I guess you're mostly interested in the big ticket items. Well, first and foremost, there's the Leopard. We still owe a lot of money on this ship, and losing her isn't an option. But sorry. Then you've got all the assorted fallout from our impromptu trip across the frontier. Jump ship passage, dockage fees, miscellaneous travel expenses, all paid for on credit as if we had a choice. Who are we indebted to? I want names. How about I give you the top three? First, you've got Blue Horizon. That's the big commercial bank on Lyraton. They're the ones that own the lease on the ship. Then the Indri Consortium. They've got people everywhere, but they're based somewhere in Merrick. We borrowed one of their associates to make the jump from Commodore on the day of the coup. Finally, you've got Lockdown Lending. They're a frontier outfit from Hastur, and they're about as crooked as they come. Now, I wouldn't normally do business with an outfit like the Double L, but we didn't have a choice. They made a deal with Blue Horizon to buy half our debt. So that's the big three: a commercial bank, a shady financial consortium, and a bunch of leg breakers in cheap suits. Each of them dangerous in their own way. Got some questions about running the company. And here's just how to do everything, which I already know because I'm obsessed with this game. Got a few minutes to chat? Let's hear your backstory. Before any of this started, you worked with the Arano Royal Guard. Tell me about it. It was more than just a deployment, it was a full campaign. High Lord Tamati gave us a job back in 19. We were supposed to be assisting the Royal Guard to round up and eliminate a pirate clan on Fajro. Commander Markham thought it'd be easy money, and it turned out to be anything but. We lost a dozen mech warriors in the 3 months of the campaign, had to hose them out of their cockpits. Would have been worse if not for Sir Raju. He saved our people's asses on more than one occasion, went out of his way to do it. And the thing is, he didn't have to. We weren't under his protection, we were the hired help. A lot of people in master position would have used us as cannon fodder, but that wasn't his way. He treated us as he was on. He was a good man, as good as he come. Where are you from? I grew up on Nassau Heights. It's one of the HAB stations orbiting a 2. 30 decks of economic stratification with the corporate suits on the upper decks and everyone else crammed into the lower ones. My old man was a dockhand. We lived on deck 28, 2 levels up from the bottom with the older station maintenance personnel. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, my dad would load and unload cargo shuttles. Vacuum-sealed quiller and nutrient-paste, a bioengineered crop that is a staple foodstuff. Nutrient paste for people like us, and luxury goods for the suits upstairs. The old man must have unloaded 1,000 cases of eel roe, plump, succulent eggs the size of melon balls. Never got to taste any, though. Any one of those tins would have cost him a half-year's wages. Anyway, Leo, I don't want to saddle you with my life story. Suffice it to say, I got an eyeful of what I didn't want to be on Heights. I did what I had to change my circumstances, and by the age of 16, I struck out on my own. I left that station with a handful of skills, an enormous web of contacts, and a rest sack full of that expensive caviar. Once I made it off Nassau Heights, I never looked back. Good for you, Darius. Gotta run. Alright, so when we come back next episode, you guys, we're going to go ahead, take the next contract, and get started here on the Couch Channel.